Ooh.
Hello and welcome to Wednesday Night Onlyfigs. I'm your host, Mr. Montoyfer. I'm joined by the founder of the Neck Illuminati, the delayer of shipments, the not perfect person.
Yeah.
It's been a while. So we've been doing
What?
toy therapy, so you don't have all these titles on that. The procrastinator of pre-orders, the perfect person, my YouTube wife, the two-time daddy. My YouTube wife, Mrs. Montoyfair, Jarmar _games. Oh, it's going great. We're also joined by the consumer of all thing vile, one of the former co-hosts of the Figuratively Speaking podcast, the man with more titties than you can talk about, Corey. And last, but certainly never least, we are joined by the man known as Bearded Spice, the man Monter Toyfair has full custody over, the man Optimus Ring popped and he refuses to stop, the Twilight Knight, the master of Mac, the three pump chump of taking the show off the rails, Nate. How's everybody doing tonight?
I was just thinking that everybody, as you're announcing them, should have like their intro be like from like a late 80s, early 90s TV show where they would be like, and then it would freeze on it and their name would come up. That would be amazing. Like, what would yours be? Like, I would be like in like a weird sauna and I'd step up and like a towel would fall down and my like and I'd be like, oh, it would freeze on my face like that. Oh. So that would be mine. You guys could, I mean, if you guys want to take a week to think yours or whatever, however you want to do it, you want to do it now, you want to do it at the end of the show. That was just my idea, throwing it out there, but I think that would be fun. Welcome back, guys. It's been a while.
Yeah, it's been
a while.
Kind of. Mine would be I'd be working on a car because I don't work on cars.
That'd be great.
And then I'd look at the camera and I'd be like,
yeah! And you'd have to wear that same belly shirt that Megan Fox did in the first Transformers movie.
Oh, God.
That would be amazing. I would love it.
It's just that scene. I'm working on Bumblebee.
Yeah.
Oh, you're working on Bumblebee, all right.
What the fuck happened to this show?
Oh,
I have no words.
It's been a while, ladies and gentlemen.
It's been a while.
Here we go.
This is what happened.
Here we go.
All right, I'm gonna move this to the right.
Well,
I didn't mess with my colors today. Am I too bright? Am I okay? Do I look all right?
You're perfect.
Well, yeah, but I just.
You're beautiful, no matter where you are. Is that how it goes?
We're all thinking of songs.
I was thinking of that one where the dude just stared into the camera. You're beautiful. Remember that one?
It kind of sounds like the same one too.
Yeah, maybe it is.
No, because that was someone different. And
I think Michael's mad at us.
I think I was seeing Christina
Where
Aguilera.
is my phone?
Off the rails, Michael.
Man. Oh, hi, everybody.
This is why they came. This is why they come. This is why
they can.
Everybody can go on the internet and see somebody say, "Hey, I got something this week," and it's going to be one of the things that we show. But it's that extra. It's that little extra.
It's us.
Yeah, it's that little extra.
I want to believe that, but if that was true, they'd be watching Toy Therapy every other week.
You know, that does bum me out a little bit, and I'll do it off the rip here. I was going to save it to the end, but let's talk about it now. Toy Therapy is something that's near and dear to my heart. We created that as a collaborative project. We all chipped in different ideas. I think I came up with
was it the name?
80% of it, but you guys all really chipped in stuff, and I really appreciate everything you guys did, no matter how minimal it seemed at the time or even now. It was just a true project where we got to work together, and I wish more people would watch it because it's fun. We reach out to and even more so this season, we don't really have any of our friends on, which can be fun.
I mean, Big Nerdy's friend.
Well, yes, but I mean people we've known for a really, really long time. But we've actually gone out and grabbed people from the toy YouTube world And honestly, those are the friends we made along the way, of course. And we ask them 5 questions. That's all it is. It's 5 questions, and then it's a conversation. And yeah, because some episodes, I mean, like I don't know when the big nerdy one airs. I don't want to talk down about anybody else's, but definitely check out the big nerdy one because that dude can talk. And that was fun. That was fun. That was probably, and I'm not gonna say my most fun. That was just most different because we were joking about how long this might take, and we're like half hour, 45 minutes, and it's like 2 hours later. And it's such a great fun time.
It is legitimately like an hour and like 35 minutes.
Yeah, you might even be able to split that into 2.
Oh no, it's going to be one big one.
It was so big nerdy. It's the big one nerdy.
Oh, that makes sense.
It goes out. Okay, all right. I'll shut up now. So you think?
Well,
if you have seen my phone,
we need a number.
Yeah, we need the number so you can't shut up.
So can any of the viewers
find your phone?
Let me know where the phone. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. Somebody buzzed me. Oh, I know where it was. Whoops. Okay, so I feel like my question for my numbers game this week comes from I feel like I am on the the front line of what is new in pop culture and entertainment. Like I feel like I'm discovering things like even before they hit the airwaves, but definitely before it hits the cultural zeitgeist,
Yeah.
So
you have your finger on the pulse.
Right. So just a couple weeks ago, my wife and I discovered this show, Aqua Teen Hunger Force.
You just now are watching Aqua Teen Hunger Force?
Oh yeah. Yeah. So like I said, I got my thumb on the pulse. We found this one from legitimately 20 years ago. Had never seen any of it. I knew what those 3 characters looked like because I worked at Best Buy and would stock those DVDs, but I had no idea what kind of characters they were or any.
It is a 2025 Nate as fuck show for sure.
Yeah. I'm gonna be Carl for Halloween this year.
Yeah. What?
Wait, does that mean you're gonna shave it to the mustache?
Oh yeah, because I would even grow this out and then cut it like.
His is pretty long though on the sides though.
That's the scary part. Like I would have to wear a hat like all September and October. Like I would not. I don't know. So that one's still up in the air.
His hair is like a good couple inches long. Like I don't know how fast your hair grows, but you're looking at like starting in June.
We're gonna do it. Then we're gonna do a wig. I'll do the beard, but we're doing a wig.
No, just start now.
No. But
gotta
it would
commit
be
to the
such
bit.
a great payoff.
How many episodes of Aqua Teen Hunger Force have there been?
Oh fuck.
Oh God.
I'm trying to remember how many seasons there were.
That's what I was like. How many? 4? I don't know. I just feel like. All right. What's that Cartoon Network? Let's just do some general breakdown of that. We'll just do.
And this is, of course, according to IMDb. So if anybody wants to fact check me, I am not afraid of fact checking on this show. I also feel that if I'm off by 1 or 2, I don't know that it's going to impact the overall game totally, but it may. So if you guys are within 2, we can go to the audience and they can vote on whether or not either of you are allowed to live.
There's no way it was that many.
If you're looking at IMDb, why would you be off 1 or 2? Don't they just have like a number? Aren't they just like
right?
I think he's mostly saying in case IMDb is somehow wrong.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the source I'm going by. Like I didn't count them, so my answer is going to be within the confines of what IMDb lists.
No way. There's that many. No. All right, let's do this.
Carry the 1.
Don't forget the integer.
Yep.
I remember the word integer. I don't remember what it means. I've never had to use it.
Isn't it just a whole number or some shit like that?
Is that what it is?
I don't fucking know.
I mean, I haven't had to do long division in a long, long time. Never had to really use geometry. I'm not an architect.
You guys are wrong. Integer is a action figure from the Alien Hive Wars toy line.
That's right. Technically, Corey is correct.
I'm trying to actually find the real answer.
You're trying to find. Oh, integer. I thought you were trying to cheat for the thing. Are we ready to reveal our?
I'm ready.
Guesses?
I'm ready to reveal.
Unfortunately,
our
no
guesses.
guesses from chat. Chat has been dead quiet. I think we shamed them
Are they
so much
shocked?
for watching Toy Therapy that they just are sitting.
They're
there in
they're
silence.
ran to watch Toy Fair, or
Yeah.
they're just stunned.
Yeah,
Dude, I am a fucking genius.
Yeah, you are.
Yeah, man.
because you
In
just
give it to
mathematics,
us.
an integer is essentially a whole number. Oh,
Okay.
oh my god.
Yeah. So not only do we make up words for numbers within math, but we make extra words that mean the same thing.
Aren't numbers just whole numbers?
Yeah. So
Or why are they just not
technically,
called
there's
whole
a
numbers?
decimal is technically a number.
Yeah, that's true.
So there's a bunch of mathematicians, and they were like, "We need another word for this."
yeah, digit.
That's true.
Which also is a form of measurement of items you can take up your butt.
How many digits can you take, Nate?
Tune in to find out. I'm about to reveal that number.
All right,
That's
wait, now
the-
you
that's
go
next
last.
numbers, dude.
I know.
Hey, 3, 2, 1.
Oh my god. Okay, you're kind of where I'm at.
Look at Michael's meat wad. That is great.
Bro, how
meat wad.
weird is that?
That is great. That is great.
Holy-
No way. But wait.
It
Can we
goes
look
for
back
like
at our
it
numbers,
goes for
though?
like 7 seasons or something like that. And
I
each
have
season was
87.
episodes.
Like 12.
And you did 78.
That's crazy.
How crazy is that?
Yeah.
The odds are like literally limitless for us to do that. That's
It's like
crazy.
inversed integers.
Yeah.
Are we just in opposite universes? Timeline?
None of us have goatees.
That's fair.
I thought that was only if it was an evil version of you.
Let's face it. In someone's world, we are all evil in some way.
Maybe even this current
To
one.
someone. Yeah, to someone.
We're actually the
Like, do you ever
evil
think
Sorry,
about
Mom.
that? Like,
We're nice.
like somewhere someone hates you.
That's
Oh,
weird.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, that's not
You live
That's not
rent
too
free in
far-fetched.
someone's head
for me.
in rage. Yeah. But
Or
just
in
the
pizza.
fact that
And 3 of them are in this podcast.
yes, well,
So wait, which
You-
one of
you
you
go
actually
first.
likes me then? Because I hate myself.
Oh, whoa, we didn't say that there was anyone.
it's me. That's the weird thing.
Oh man, so I oddly enough don't have a whole lot, but I do have some stuff for a change. So I think the last time we did this a month ago, I showed off Leo and Mikey from the
Shit.
new Mirage individual turtles. I think.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, I think you did.
So
I
I
think I
managed to
vaguely remember
find
that.
Raphael.
I love your posing.
Ooh, that's a good
And
pose.
I like that you
don't-
like my
I mean-
very basic posing.
I know, but that's like I didn't even see the weapons, and I went, "Oh, that's Raphael," and that's not easy to do necessarily on those figures.
Considering they're all the same figure with it.
But your posing projects an attitude.
Yeah.
So take my compliment and fucking take it, dude.
I think it's the head tilt.
yeah,
It is
I
also
yeah.
it's the attitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because he's cool but rude.
Fair. The only one I can't find, ironically, is Donatello. I found him at
Ooh.
my Target once, but the two they had, one had paint app issues and the other one was damaged. So I was like, well,
And sneak preview: Raphael and Donatello interchangeable for best-selling turtle. Not just spoilers alerts for,
yes.
but that's facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
It is facts.
Yes.
But
Facts
But also,
come
didn't you
from-
already have Donatello?
Well, I have the
Like, didn't you-
old versions.
Oh, okay.
These ones, like, actually have more, like, shading and stuff on them. So, like,
Hmm.
mixing
Then
and
the
matching.
4-pack?
Yes.
Fuck.
And they
Yeah,
also
I
are
hate
a
that
slightly
stuff.
different
I
shade of
got-
green as well, so you can't use the old like hands and
Like-
stuff like that.
On one hand, though, you can't, like, I don't know. I get it. You got to
Like,
put something out there.
Making
You
them
got to
better.
you got to make it different than what the people got before you. And already technology has changed, and maybe it's just personal opinion. Like, I don't know, man.
I mean, if we're gonna
Maybe
get
I'm-
better, maybe they could have moved on from the and gotten some pinless joints.
Fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Um,
That I guess that would be the thing that would be like.
yeah,
Okay.
like if you're gonna improve it. But like if it's just a re-release of like,
No, I would be even more
Yeah.
upset. I'd be angry about the 4-pack if you release them individually
Right.
pinless. That would make me more angry. So
but
I'll
yeah,
take
you
that.
can see it more like I'm not sure if you can see it on there, but you can see like the orange around the
Yeah, like the
edges.
tinge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got a lot more shading and stuff like that than the originals. 'Cause I compared them to Donatello, but ironically, the one I can't find is the new Donatello. So
Well, it's not ironic because we know why. It's
yeah,
pretty
apparently,
popular.
because I've checked several Targets and
Great packs.
it's also sold out on Target's website. So I guess I'm just gonna have to wait for Big Bad to eventually get theirs. That they've been kicking the can down the road for the past 6 months. What else?
Right.
I was out and about. Quick story time.
I see it. I love it.
They can't see it. It's out of frame. So,
Oh yes.
so while I was out looking for Donatello, I stopped at an exchange that I hadn't been to before. Just because sometimes people will trade in like new NECA stuff and you can get it for a little bit cheaper. While I was there,
To buy drugs.
probably yeah. While I was there, I almost got the McFarlane Clayface for $8. Carried it around the store. I was all excited, and then I was like, okay, this thing's at least like $20-$30 online. Why is this $8? So I started like trying to like check the joints and stuff, and I discovered, and it was very poorly done because you could see where like it dripped down the leg. Someone had like broken it and glued the knee back on.
Couldn't you have taken it for $8 and like made it a little project to fix it?
I would have had to somehow
Get a new leg.
Well, so the problem was the leg was glued like at the knee, so like you wouldn't be able to bend it, and it was super glue, and it also dripped down the side, so then you had that like glossy down the side. And I'm not a paint person, so like I'm not repainting the figure. And like while you're probably not gonna bend his knees too much because he has stubby little legs. It was more so just the principle of it because they didn't put damaged on it or anything like that. It was just on the shelf.
Up. Like, hey, look at this deal.
Yeah. So like I would.
They might. I mean, to be fair, they might not have even known.
It's the exchange though. They would marked it at $20 if it was in good condition though.
Yeah, they would have sold it for.
But what that led to though is I was walking around disappointed, and I saw something that I'm usually not a Funko person, and the only ones I like are some of the like new but older Godzillas. So like they're new pops, but they're the old ones. And there was one that I saw I didn't pick it up, and I regret it. It's like $50 online. I'm like, I'm not spending that kind of money on it. The box was beat the shit, but the pop was fine. So I got the 10-inch 1954 Godzilla.
He's
cool.
cute.
He's heavy as shit too.
But see,
He's
with
like
him being that big. Yeah, with him being that big though, he doesn't look like a pop because he doesn't look like a pop.
Yeah,
he just
like-
got the dark eyes.
Even then,
But-
like the other one I have from way back in the day before they did this shit. Let's go and grab them out. Like even the old glow in the dark one doesn't look that much like a pop.
Right.
So like that's what I think. That's what I like about them, is they don't.
Yeah, that really looks good actually. That just looks like a cool vinyl toy, like what they should
looks
be.
like a cutesy Godzilla, and I got it for $20. So I was like, all right, less than half off the going rate. Like, I'm not gonna give a shit about the box. So I grabbed that.
Especially if it's that big.
I
say, especially if it's that big, like you're not gonna want it in the box anyways.
Yeah, it's just gonna go on the shelf behind me with all the other Godzilla stuff. Well, speaking of Godzilla, I don't know if Nate's gonna show his off, but I got my pre-order for the 4K Godzilla vs. Biollante.
Mine should be here tomorrow.
Is there any word on them doing more of those?
That's what I know, and that's the weird part because this one's come out and they haven't announced any others yet, and I don't know. I don't know if they're just testing how this one does, but if it's any indication, I personally know like 6 people that got it. So,
I'll be honest, I've never seen the movie all the way through, so I'm excited.
I literally watched it. I was streaming it like a month or so ago, so it was just ironic when they actually like went up for pre-order when Nate sent it. Also,
Is he frozen for anyone else?
Yeah, mine's
I was
frozen.
gonna say,
Give me like
frozen?
1 second. I'm gonna fuck everything up
Okay.
and leave and come back.
All right.
Oh.
Let's see
yeah.
if this fixes it. There I am. I'm back. We're back. Everything's fine.
I still don't see you. I still don't see you.
Well, I'm back on my end, and that's the most important part. But yeah, so I got that. The last thing I'm gonna show off is more so just a project I've been working on, which I'll have a full video of it here probably sometime next month. But I finally finished my Last Ronin Dark Leo. So,
Oh yeah.
yeah, it's a combination of the the Night Force,
Night Watchers.
Night Watchers, and the normal one.
I can't make it bigger.
You can't make it.
Yeah,
bigger.
he definitely gives off like huge cuck vibes. It's Leonardo.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it looks, but I can't see it.
Oh.
Oh, I thought you were joking.
Yeah, I thought it was like I want to say it looks good, but it's pretty mid. Yeah, so that's my month's worth of purchases. Real quick before we move on, Cave Kai. I'm not really sure if I want to keep buying DC McFarlane since the line's probably done. It kind of seems like it was the point of buying the new figures. However, Green Lanterns are my thing. I will say this: he does have the license through 2026, so you'll at least get another.
Through, because Robo confirmed they're doing Supergirl figures.
Yeah.
So they're at least going through summer 2026.
Yeah, so through 2026. So there's still a chance that he'll negotiate to continue the line, but you'll at least have another year's worth of figures. And with how McFarlane is, realistically, a year, you're going to get everything you could possibly need in that year.
It's like 100 figures.
If dude isn't going to renew the license, he's going to go balls to the wall and release every fucking character he can, whether it's just strictly on his website or if it's hitting Walmart and Target. So
I would say the absolute biggest question now is though, Jack Nicholson Joker.
I know.
Only way I see it happening is if they had him in one of the comic books,
and that's a very good possibility, and it'll probably be a soft, not Jack Nicholson. I'll get it
like him, but it'll look like him in that comic book representation.
And then I would even be okay with. I mean, I would want Jack Nicholson Joker. Don't get me wrong, but we have Batman at least. We need to get Penguin and Catwoman. I think even before Joker, but that's just me.
And I feel like those should be pretty easy because those have been done in so many times,
right? And by other companies too. So yeah,
I could see him doing those as well.
Yeah, so I wouldn't give up quite yet. Just get what you want and make sure you're, because so they could stop making them tomorrow. I'd be a little bummed to not get everything, but I would still love all these movie figures that I have gotten, and never thought I would get. I never thought I would buy a George Clooney Batman figure, but he got me to do it.
We are.
Like, not gonna lie, if this was any other company, this was NECA or Hasbro, I'd be like, maybe not Hasbro because they pump out shit too, but like NECA, if NECA was like, hey, next year we're ending the line for XYZ, I'd be like, okay, I'm done investing in it because you're gonna release maybe five figures if I'm lucky between now and then.
Mm-hmm.
But like a company like McFarlane, there's gonna be 200 figures before that line's over.
Yeah.
I mean, the amount of figures that they haven't announced but people have seen already that are California and stuff. It's like, here's a Jade figure. It's like, what? Here's a Green Lantern from Superman Returns. It's like, where? What? These you would think that those would be on his announced docket on at maybe a convention that we just had.
Listen, that man was too busy sneaking into his own display to take a video of the Mortal Kombat figures that he wasn't allowed to take pictures of.
Which looks cool.
It's his world. It's his world.
I just wish he would have done it with like the Turtles or the Fallout figures, something like I actually was interested in. Like I don't give a shit about the Mortal Kombat figures. Like,
well, somebody does.
Yeah. I wanted Mortal Kombat figures, but I wanted them from like Jada or somebody else.
Maybe now that Storm has a retail level line, they'll reissue some of their old Mortal Kombat figures.
I mean, that would be nice, but those none of those Storm figures have longevity. Like there's so many rubber parts on them. That's why I sold off all of mine, because I'm like looking at them and I'm like, oh my god, this figure is going for $600, and it's got 80% rubber parts. I mean, not just like their clothes or overlays. It was like their chest, their entire chest piece is like a rubbery composite. Like I'm just thinking, 2 years, 3 years down the road, people are going to start looking at those that are out of the package and be like, "Oh, this thing is rotting to nothing."
How are those rubber diapers on your McFarlane figures going?
Those aren't rubber.
Yes, they are.
No,
they're the same. They're borderline the same material that Storm uses.
Not at all. Not at all, sir. Okay. No way.
Anyway, Jarmar, what you got?
Huh? Oh shoot, I forgot. How much time do I have? No. So
where's your phone?
I'm assuming, what's crazy is we haven't done an Onlyfigs since like I left for vacation, and that was like the beginning of February, something like that. It's been a while. Anyways, yeah, I still don't have a lot of things. I did get something, and I think I said the last time the last thing that I got was the last thing that I'm getting, but this is like the second to last thing because I'm still probably gonna get
like within a line.
One more thing. Yeah, within a line from a company. And you got to know where I'm going with Super 7, but I did receive my wrapping.
Oh, nice.
Wrapping Mikey, and honestly, it's super cool. I like it. The only thing I think I would love someone to help me customize, make this change a little bit longer. I don't know why it's choking. Actually, coincidentally, I have the like OG one here, and you see how like that chain all the way down there. It's all the way on his neck. It's
we could probably do that pretty easy with
yeah, I figured if I
stuff from like Michael's.
Snap it, and then yeah, that's what I kind of thought.
You could probably give it like an actual like we could probably get like a plastic one, but like a movable like chain instead of just like a solid piece.
Oh no, not talking about the rope. Not the rope. That one is fine. It's the pizza. So instead of the clock, I know this is like kind of like washed out, but instead of the clock, it's a pizza.
Oh, so you don't? It's not the problem where it sits. It's you don't want it to be a pizza.
Yeah, I want it to be the pizza. I just hate that it's so fucking small that it's like right on his neck.
That's what I'm saying. Is if we could take off the plastic bits and like for the rope that's around his neck.
That's what he wants to do. He's like, let me cut up your toy.
There's this.
Yes.
That's separate.
I don't care about that one. That's not the one you're talking about.
It's metal.
Oh, it is. Oh, that's even easier then. You could get a longer one.
I know, that's what it said. It's just really short.
I assumed it was a solid plastic piece knowing Super 7.
No, that was my critique, is that it was just very, very short was the problem. But other than that, it's kind of the same thing, same issues I have with Super 7. Joints on the legs are still sort of loose and weird. So other than that, it's cool. It's like one that I wanted ever since they were like doing the Playmate toys. I was like, oh my god, if they do a Rapid Mikey, I'm getting that. They did it, and then now I think I'm done, and I'm gonna reluctantly buy those turtles, and he disappeared.
Sorry, I froze again.
Yeah, but yeah, so I got that. That was kind of cool. It was nice to come back from vacay and see that waiting for me, especially because like every time we went to a different store, my son got something and I didn't get anything, so that was cool. I feel like I might have shown this off, or maybe we were just talking about it, but I picked up one of the
oh nice, yeah, like over on clearance at Best Buy, right?
Yeah, and it's weird because online they were like clearance down to like $27, but we just happened to be in the store, and this one was $16 or something like that, $17.
So
Nice.
the all red one with the cloth cape is also like down to like 16 or 17 in store.
Yeah, if I see that, I might grab that one as well. But that was pretty cool, pretty fun, awesome, whatnot. And then April, old April. showed up.
Oh yeah.
I literally bought this just for, I don't know, for the fun of it. It's actually legitimately still really good. And I think this line is probably like where they're doing like really, really, really detailed work on it. Like just the patching of her clothing and stuff is like cool, and it's kind of fakely loose or whatnot. I was like, that's kind of cool for literally a character that does not need a figure. But anyways, the only reason they did
saying forever.
I know.
I want a
I know, that's
Granny
part of the
April. I
reason.
want a Granny April, and they're like, oh, she didn't need
Yeah.
a figure. That's a silly.
Hear me out though. Hear me out. Two problems with it. Critiques. Fake leg. It should be removable. I'm just saying.
I mean, it's anything if it's removable if you try hard enough.
Yeah,
Sure, but like in the book, she actually like gets out of bed. She's putting the leg on. Like that's one minor critique that I have.
Do you have a little like sewer layer dio set up of a bed for her to sleep in and wake up in the morning?
Oh, but I thought it'd be cool. Just the idea would be cool. That was one like critique.
that's
And then-
the deluxe version of
yeah, it's
Granny.
Oh yeah, that's what it'll come back out with.
$82 version that comes out in 3
It'll
months.
have more straight shading and and that shit. That'd be cool. But yeah, so that was it.
She'll come
Also,
with the other two
thing-
turtles, and she'll come with a removable leg.
Yeah, that's
So
what
you
that's
have to-
actually what I was about to get to. Is that it's gonna come with the other two
Come
turtles.
with the turtles. You have to buy 2 of her.
But no, and that was obviously the main reason is to get a little tiny version of the new turtles, which the jury is still out on these turtles personally.
Like in general, or the baby turtles, like the figures.
No, just in general. Like I don't know. Like the names are kind of like weird.
I feel like you can't accept it.
Yeah, it's not even like I'm
this
not
has
ready
never
for a
been
new
done.
turtle. I know it's so.
I know.
It's like you take something.
You guys are all having a hard time. I get it. I get
but
it.
it would just be like the equivalent of like if Netflix changed its name. Like
See-
it would be hard to like grasp your head around.
Or
the
if you
new
got a
name.
bunch of new Star Wars characters and then they aged out the other ones and people didn't like what they did and
But
everybody was mad.
Here's the
It
difference,
happens.
though. You can still read comic books with the original characters in them. So it's
Yeah,
not like they
don't
like
get me wrong.
like replace them and you can't like you're
Yeah,
not getting
that's
your
true
old.
too.
So it'd be like if they like released a new Star Wars movie with no the old characters because they're all dead, but then released a separate one with all of them still there.
You guys will be shocked to discover that I am interested in these turtles.
No, I mean they are compelling. I like the idea of like how they came to be. It's just that like they're not clicking with me, I guess is what I'm saying. Of like, oh, I'm identifying myself with these turtles. I think that's really what it is. And I think
But you can't because you're an old man.
no, but it also I just think it has like its design. Like they try to make them look different, but not make them look different. And I don't know.
I thought you liked Rise.
I do like Rise.
They
I
made
don't
them
think
look
you get
different.
what I'm saying. Yeah, I don't think you get what I'm saying. I'm not saying it in a negative way. Like I'm not saying like get these turtles out of here.
You're just having
I'm
a
just
tough
saying-
time with it because
it's like
too new.
I want to enjoy them. I want to like it, but like I'm reading, I'm just like, oh okay. Like I don't get that like oh shit, these are
Well,
new
yeah,
turtles.
that's because
Like when it was like
you haven't
we're
had
getting new
time with
turtles.
them is the problem.
Yeah, and that's
Like
probably
you've had
like,
you've had
majority of
30
it.
years with the previous turtles. These turtles you've had a year
over like multiple different obviously
versions,
multiple
TV
different
shows,
versions.
It
comic
is-
books.
It is
movies.
interesting and kind of shocking that it hasn't been done before to actually introduce a brand new set of turtles. Like that's never happened before. That's interesting.
Well, because every time
Yeah.
they added a new one, they always got shit on. Like when they added.
Oh, I know.
What's
I know.
her name in the cartoon or not the cartoon, the TV show?
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Venus.
I
That's
think
because she was terrifying.
with the
They all were in that show.
Yeah.
like last Ronin was more like the Dark Knight of Ninja Turtle stories,
Mhm.
and
Yeah.
then that's pretty much coming to an end because now it's completely not the Dark Knight of Ninja Turtle stories, and them continuing it. I like to think of it as now it's more of like a Batman Beyond
Yes.
Yep.
type story.
Yeah.
Like it
Fair.
Went from
Terry-
Dark Knight Returns to Batman Beyond, essentially.
yeah, and
Yeah.
Terry is not the definitive Batman in many different mediums across the board. So like it's not like we're gonna see these turtles in like everything,
And
you know.
Yeah,
to further support Jamar though, Batman Beyond is an amazing comparison because that was an incredibly made show, well written, well done, so well. Never connected with me. It was a great show, and I recognize it, but I didn't have a connection to it. It didn't work for me necessarily. So
I was like,
that doesn't mean it's cool.
Yeah,
no, it does. No, I get it, and I get its appeal. It's just not a big deal for me. I never watched it all the way through.
Right.
I've seen some random episodes. I liked the movie, but I'm good. Like my Batman is, my Batman.
And I'm here for it.
Options for everyone.
Yeah, and I'm gonna buy full turtles. I just like, it's just the time. I need more time with the turtles to be like, all right, this guy is the one I like. I can't even honestly remember all their names. I think this one's like Odin.
Otis.
All their names are like, I think they mean like one or something like this, from different like. It's a weird thing, like different
mythologies or something.
It's like different cultures, like Chinese, Russian. I want to say like Swahili, something like this. I don't know. I can like Wikipedia it or whatever, but I'm pretty sure his name's Odin. I do like him because he's like the big boy. I like him a lot. But he's like big boy, but he's also kind of like soft. So I like that. And also has multiple concussions, which I don't know. That just happened.
Is CTE? Is he gonna like go and fucking kill the rest of the turtles one day?
But yeah, I got these. I got April mainly too because it was more of a joke and like, of course I have to get April. But also I wanted the baby turtles to be, on my shelf when I get the big turtles because those are coming at some point, and maybe I'll like them at that point.
See, my only issue with those turtles isn't so much I got a problem with the turtles themselves. I think for me it's just like a bummer because I looked at Last Ronin the way it ended as like almost like Logan, where like that was like a definitive ending. The story wrapped up. We're good. So when it just kind of casually continued, I was like, "Oh, okay."
Whoa! I didn't hear you complaining about Deadpool versus Wolverine, or Deadpool and Wolverine, and it literally was just like, "Oh yeah, he died."
But that's a multiverse story though, because the Wolverine in that movie is not Logan. He just used his corpse to beat the fuck out of some people.
You can easily say though, Last Ronin is a multiverse story.
Last Ronin is the continuation of Mirage.
It is, but Mirage is its own continuity.
I know, but I'm just saying that like
it's a multiverse.
I'm aware, but these turtles are in that same universe as that definitive ending that I'm talking about. So
they're not my turtles.
Not my universe.
Again, I think they look cool. I think that it's a great idea to come up with new turtles to keep things interesting. I'm glad that they're not getting rid of the old like IDW didn't go like, oh, well, let's not have the normal comic anymore. Let's just do this. Like they're doing both side by side, which is a great idea. So that way no one can be like, I don't have my turtles anymore. They changed them. Like no, like you get both and you can choose or you can like both. Like it doesn't matter. I just honest, personally, that was my only gripe about him is that like it ended that.
What was that, Corey?
I bowed out of Last Ronin a long time ago when I was like, oh, this is going to be like it's all like a whole thing. Like I just kind of liked it as its own like singular story.
And, Isn't that just anything though? Like as long as you can continue to milk it,
if it made money, yeah.
But I was like, when I started seeing where NECA was going with this toy line, I was like, no. I'm like, I got 1, 2. I have 3 Last Ronin figures, and that is, I'm like done. I don't need to get everybody again.
So you've got shirtless, armored, and naked.
No, I have armored first one, and then I have like ninja guy and another ninja guy. I don't even
have that. You just have okay.
Which, to be fair, that's a perfect amount if that's all you want. You have the ninja bots and.
I don't want no naked turtle. Yeah. All of the turtles are naked all the time. We don't need no more naked turtles.
Well, he's super naked. He's not even wearing like weapons. Yeah, he's
like, you notice the first legal age naked turtle we get, and he's like, I don't want that shit in my house.
Get it out of there.
like unbuckling his belt and being like, "Look, I'm naked. Look, now I'm not naked."
It feels wrong.
It's just like, think about it
he-
this way: when you take off your dog's collar, they're naked.
Oh yeah, dude. I tell my dogs they go on naked runs all the time. They take their collar off and run around the house.
Yeah. See, it's the same thing. He takes off his belt and he's naked.
It's not the same because my dogs are real and these are mutant turtles.
Well, you're telling me turtles aren't real?
They are to some.
No. to
Anyway, you got
everyone,
anything else,
turtles
Jarmar?
are- Oh yeah, this last one. This is gonna be funny. So
Is it a naked turtle?
I actually have a set of naked turtles. No,
Wait, what?
a set of naked. Actually, that would have been a good idea.
Just
Anyways.
buy 4 of them, pretend they're all the different turtles.
Yeah. Anyway, so we had like some arrangements. I was like, "Hey, Corey, you got something?" And I was like, "Yeah, I want that." Just a couple days ago, my wife was like, "Hey, I got something. Were you looking for this?"
I swear.
And
What am I supposed to do with this extra one now?
he got me this
You
turtle.
jacket.
Now, hear me out. I could give you the money. I have the receipt for. I have a receipt for it. So if you give me that one, I can return that one.
How
I'll
are
just return the
how
one
are
I
you, how are the
have.
paint apps
This
on it,
big mess.
Corey?
What?
How are the paint apps on it? Because my Walmart got more in, but all the paint apps are shit.
Oh, I don't look. I have
Oh,
two
you
of
mean
them
on those ones?
myself.
Yeah, the
So
ones at
I'll-
my Walmart, the paint apps are like all messed up.
Yeah.
Like some of them have like nicks and stuff all over the armor. Some of them have like blue
On
like, stuff.
On
like,
this head? Because I mean, well, I mean, I guess it doesn't matter. I'm probably never gonna put this on there, to be honest with you. I know
Really?
that's probably some sacrilegious. I don't know. I just really wanted it just for this reason alone.
The only
So,
reason
like-
I want it is because if they ever release the Archie Turtles, I'll want a set and I want them to have,
Why
Yeah,
is he
special-
doing the, why do you have him doing like the sting like
I think he's
So,
going
what
like
I was trying to do- But I'm afraid to push it back because of the shoulder pads. I feel like they're gonna come back if I push his arms back more. But trying
Well, I
to make it
hope
look
you're
like he's
right.
like pulling
I
his head off.
Nicola.
But it was a really nice moment because before you said you had that, we'd been going to like every Walmart, like even when we were in like Florida, and I was like, nope, don't have it. Nope, don't have it. I'm never gonna find it. And then
I was looking out for you and you fucking shit all over me. I see how it is.
oh, you didn't even know I was looking for it.
On live television, it just crushes me like this. This is like how it is when they don't get the rose on The Bachelor.
I chose.
Like, I
I'm
thought we
sorry.
were
I
connected.
chose my wife over it.
It is funny though
Wow.
because literally like the day after you were like, oh yeah, I got you, Jarmar. My Walmart got like 6 of them in.
Oh,
And I went and I was looking through them and like,
What?
all right, well this one's got white paint on his chest. Nope. This one's got some like blue paint on his armor. Nope. And it was just that over and over and over again. I'm like, oh, this sucks.
I just laughed and then yeah, of course I immediately opened it up. But she's like, I think you were looking for this. And I was like, oh well, Corey kind of had one for me. So. But yeah, that's all I had.
Tonight, I'm like, dear diary, tomorrow.
This is gonna be his 13th cassette tape for you.
Oh, 13 Reasons. Okay.
Oh man,
All right.
that's
I don't
funny.
get that.
Yeah, I haven't watched it, but I
Really?
know it was
I'm
dark.
more surprised you
Yeah, I
didn't watch
mean,
it than
no.
anyone else here because like I figured your wife would want to watch it.
Oh, she watches shit without me all the time, and that's one that I think she watched. But I heard something about a broomstick, and I was like, not watching that.
yeah, that.
Nope, not watching that.
Well, you don't
Not a
see it, but
chance.
boy, oh boy.
Yeah, but it's just I don't need to.
Yeah.
What the fuck are we talking about?
Yeah,
You have to watch the show to
maybe
find
just-
out.
You don't even want to know, honestly.
Yeah.
And this is before having kids. So
This
like,
was season
yeah.
2, I think, that happened.
no, I'm saying I didn't want to watch it before having kids. Now I definitely
Mm.
don't want to watch it. No thanks. That's a depressing show.
It is
All
very
right,
depressing. That's kind of the point.
Yeah.
Real quick, Taven says every character deserves an action figure. Edward, evening, how's it going, man? Cave Kai, I need a toy company like Jada to get the Invincible license. Yeah, right now Diamond has it, and those
Ooh.
figures aren't bad. Taven again,
Not
those
gonna
new
round
turtles are too woke. Ha, lol, haha, JK.
I'm gonna look it up, so if I'm not crazy about the thing. I do want a reason just to buy Jada toys. To be honest with you, Street Fighter just did not. I
I
didn't
thought
need
you were
it.
getting the Mega Man ones.
Yeah, but then I really just want Mega Man X, and I know that's not gonna happen.
Anytime soon,
So
at least. Yeah.
yeah,
I don't know. I think that Mega Man line's like really, it's petering out or something. They're not releasing them enough.
Well, look at the release schedule for Street Fighter. Like, they do like 3 to 6 figures a year. It's not like they really are at Marvel Legends level of releasing 6 figures per like every other month.
Yeah.
yeah.
All right, Corey, what you got?
Oh, so I got a bunch of stuff today in the mail. I've been going off doing shows, so I'm like, so I haven't been here. I feel like that much, but I got this guy in the mail today from the Holocaust Wave, or what do we call him? Nemesis Wave, Age of Apocalypse Gambit in the. So I'm super stoked for the line. I know a lot of people had problems with this being not Holocaust and being like the Nemesis from the X-Force comic book. But I am so excited for it because that line, that run, Rick Remender completely revolutionized X-Force for me with that comic run. So I'm excited for it. This line has like a lot of characters like get a knock off my my list, and the Age of Apocalypse has kind of gone by on the back burner for a little bit, so it's cool to get this one for sure. And then I got this, which can't have enough Michael Keaton Batman. I wasn't going to get this originally, but then I saw the pictures of him like flapping out his cape, and I was like, oh man, I need to get that. So he's got the little billy club things to hold his cape.
Fact.
Right, I think it's the most accessories Todd's ever done.
Yeah, like, is that normal?
Like, I don't even remember. Well, like these things. When does he use these things?
Deleted scenes.
I don't remember. I was thinking no.
There's even like a little remote control here. Like, is that for the Batmobile?
That's probably for his Batmobile.
Yeah.
Oh.
And like a side note, I listen because I travel a lot. I listen to a lot of audiobooks. They made just like last year, they made a Batman audiobook or novel that it takes place between Batman and Batman Returns.
I wondered how that worked. Okay.
I'm telling you what, like I was so skeptical because I'm like, what is this? It's blowing my mind. It is so good because it's just like, it feels like a movie that we were supposed to see as a kid. And
yeah,
that's cool.
They're even integrating in the storyline. There's one part where I'm not sure if this is like for real or not, but I'm assuming so. Is Batman has to fight or go out in the daytime. So he's like in his limo and he's putting on a different outfit, like a modular version of his costume. And he talks about how it's not black, it's actually silver, and it's got little squares, mirror squares all over it. And it's like Predator style. It like records what's behind him and emits it in front of him. So it's like camouflage. And I'm like, are they trying to say that it is the freaking Kenner Sonar Batman outfit? Because if so, like I'm losing my mind. Like when they said it was like little silver squares like all over his outfit, I was like, they know exactly who's reading this book. They know exactly who. But it's so good because it talks about the fallout of Joker's Smilex going all over the country, and it's creating all sorts of mishaps, and it's actually making a lot of toxic-y, wasty type villains. So there's a lot of cameos happening. Max Schreck is in it, and it's before Batman Returns, so he's like trying to buy up property. He's like this real estate mogul at this point, and he's like trying to tear buildings down, and of course he's doing it in unethical ways. It's really, really good. I highly recommend it. And they're making a second book that's coming out this year, and it's about Riddler, the Tim Burton version of Riddler. And if anybody knows, that was supposed to be Robin Williams, so I'm assuming they're going to kind of integrate that into the story. It's freaking amazing. But I also got another McFarlane figure. This Flash is from the story New Kid in Town, which I don't remember what happens in this story, but I just remember loving the hell out of it when it came out in the 90s. I just thought it was cool as hell. So I was like, I need to get this one.
Also, I googled the Ninja Star thing, and I can't find any pictures of him using them in the movie, but pretty much any figure that comes with like a bunch of accessories has come with them. So it must be something that are depicted in the Batcave or depicted in like the comics or something.
Yeah. I have no idea. But and then my last item. So this is super cool. I was at Monster Mania last weekend, and there's always toy vendors at these places. You know, there's always people selling just everything you could think of, horror related. And person came up to my booth and talking about my art, and he's like, "Oh, I'm a vendor. I sell toys over here." And as soon as he was like, "Oh, I'm gonna pick up some posters," and as soon as he said that, I was like, "Are you interested in a trade?" And he was like, "Yeah, sure." Like, so ran over to his booth. We discussed a couple of things. He traded me some posters, so I got this for the cost of my posters, which is a lot cheaper. This is an item that I was really kind of was at peace with myself, knowing that I probably wasn't going to own it just because of how expensive it is. But I was able to get it with the magic of art.
Nice. I've not seen that.
He's so big, and so like he's just cool.
Oh, that's sick.
But the crazy thing is that when you're looking at the box, he only goes back to like here. Okay, so the rest of the box, all this is just filled with accessories that go with him. So I just thought I thought it'd be cool to open it when you guys are with me.
Oh.
Just to see what the accessories look like. Because
Boo!
Boo what? What are you booing?
Just kidding.
Probably how long it took you to open that.
Yeah.
I didn't know I was going to do this yet.
Yeah, you did.
What, you literally said you were planned to, and we're going to open it with us. You told me you just did this on the fly and lied to our faces?
Yes.
Okay.
That checks out.
Oh my god.
I thought you were going to show the accessories. I still got to go yet. Come on, man.
Today, Junior.
Listen, if you didn't talk about like TV shows you wanted to be in the beginning of the episode,
or when we spent while everyone was waiting, you two discussing whatever the fuck you were talking about, while Nate's like, "Where's my phone?"
Hands and teeth and boxes of things and presents and spiders.
Because of all sorts of little knickknacks.
Little knickknacks. Jingle bells.
So wait, I remember people. I know people were bitching about the price of this. How much was it? Obviously, you didn't pay that because you.
How much was the normal price?
Yeah, how much was the actual price of it?
The suggested retail price is $100.
Fuck that!
Is that crazy?
That's kind of where I was at too. I was like, that's too much for me. But this guy was like, I want like a metric ton of your posters. So I was like, this will be perfect. And so yeah, I mean, he's still huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like,
I mean, a regular NECA figure is $40 at this point.
That's why I'm like,
yeah,
is it, are we like?
but think about it. You want to say huge? Well, let's look at the turtle line. You've got what Rex, the giant robot, was what 50 or 60?
Was imagine
That
what
was a
it's
year
like
ago.
now.
Yeah.
A
He'd be
year
70
ago,
though. He would be
How
$100.
much eggs went up in the last 3 months?
And
He's not made of eggs.
It's made 100% of eggs. That's sick.
Look at all the chains this guy's connected to.
And look how much more metal
Look
you
at that.
get.
Look at that solid
7.
fucking.
That's
He only has 1 foot.
He only
He's got
has one
hook.
They couldn't even give him a second
Oh,
foot.
Nope. Didn't need to.
fall off. Oh, my foot fell off.
Oh, I was like, they didn't even
That's
fucking
weird.
mold 2 feet for $100. He better come with his full fucking leg.
2 feet.
Okay. Oh,
I
forgive
have
it.
it.
It's
One fell
actually
out.
110 now.
Oh,
I was
it
trying
went
to
up.
find something I can compare him to, so you could quit your bitching.
Open your Michael Keaton Batman so we can make Nate wait even longer.
I mean, here's a comparison shot.
I'll just leave.
I mean, that's not convincing me.
God damn it!
Well, I mean, to be fair, Corey, you weren't convinced to spend $100 on it either.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's true.
Oh.
Yeah, if you didn't,
Trying to sell it, too.
if you didn't like get it for the price of printing at Kinko's, like,
Yeah.
I don't print my posters at Kinko's, sir. I don't have anything to compare it to.
Quinkos with a Q.
Is that like
There.
Quizno's printing shop?
That's a Masterverse figure. So he's still
he's tall, but like, I don't know.
machine.
well. Michael, I wasn't thinking when I bought it. I was like, wow, Michael's never going to buy this toy.
Listen, you weren't gonna buy it either. Had you not been able to trade it for $7 in paper?
Michael, have you even seen the movie?
Nope.
Shut the fuck up.
I feel like you could end
But
most
that's the last time I
conversations with
opened
that.
it.
With
You, Michael.
try to make him feel special.
Paper. That's it.
Okay. You're taking your sweet time to put him back in the box, and Nate's like itching to go.
Listen, man, I don't have to do it yet. Real quick, I'm just going to show 2 things off that you guys have already seen, but I didn't show on camera. So one is the Christopher Reeve Superman.
Yeah.
So
The
look
one
at
that
all.
Corey hates.
No, he doesn't hate it. He just doesn't need it. But yeah, I like it a lot. I have the other one too, but I still haven't opened that one. I have the
the dark blue version.
Yeah. So that
What's with that cell shaded one that came out? It's like what
I
the
don't know.
fuck?
I don't really dig that one. It's supposed to be from that Superman 78 comic.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So,
Corey, jeez.
Yeah. Eat a
That'll
dick,
be-
Corey.
that'll be-
That.
That'll be what the Jack Nicholson will look like at first.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. One, I want to show the box off because it's awesome. But I did get Bert,
Hey.
which comes in this amazing cover. This looks like a series of books they used to publish. My cousin had a bunch of them, so it's kind of cool. But it's, the art is really great on it. All kinds of cool stuff. Flappity flap, all that. But then the inside,
someone stole your figure.
yeah. But even so, like the inside is really cool.
Oh, that's cool.
That's really cool.
Yeah. But the figure's great.
How did that one book go? And it was like, don't turn to last page.
Yeah, that's the monster at the end of this book. I love that one. That was one of my favorite books when I was a kid. So this thing has 2 different heads, bunch of hands, does have swappable eyebrows, which I appreciate.
Gotta
love that. Yeah. Yep. Comes with some great accessories, including, which I think Michael's going to want, which is this amazing cigar box.
That's cool. Wait,
But then also
what?
comes with. Yeah, it's a cigar box full of paper clips.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Had me at first.
Nobody's smoking, Jarmar.
Yeah.
What?
A book of boring stories. Bert's PopCap collection. The letter A.
Oh, everybody
was-
rolls their eyes at me showing my accessories.
Yeah.
Nate's
And a
are
pigeon.
cool.
Nate's are already out of the
'Cause they're
box,
great.
and he's not taking an hour to open it.
I took like 45 seconds.
Anyway,
That was also $100.
you had your time. This, for some reason, because
Jarmar
Corey,
wanted to name every Ninja Turtle.
You sat there and you gently lifted the tape like you're gonna reseal it and sell it in 10 years.
You don't know.
Go on, Nate.
We're about ready for hard times. Come on.
I don't know why Corey didn't want to show this off, but we got our Pandora.
Oh,
He's so
Because
shiny.
I
Awesome.
love that.
I have mine.
Yeah, he's very shiny. Yeah. But look, I think he looks like Gamork from the Neverending Story in the face.
Oh,
Even though Gamork is a wolf, he has very cat-like features. And I love this feature here that when you close the mouth, his upper teeth go up in,
Ooh.
so you can actually close his mouth more,
Oh,
and then they pop out when.
That's
oh, okay. I was like, how is that? Okay.
He's got dentures.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's my
as-
teeth.
Corey's had his helmet on, which I will probably also display his helmet. But he's got those great new kind of eyes that they've been
Oh,
using on
yeah.
certain things.
Like the Jurassic
He's got-
Park
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
better.
those are great. So I don't know why you didn't want to show that off. Guess you didn't want to be cool like
Ridiculed
me.
for
I
showing
assume
then,
you would.
Yeah. Well, then I also got this sweet Skelecon.
Show his mouth. His mouth's awesome.
Yeah, his mouth
Got
is
like
awesome.
long holes in it or some shit. I don't know what that is, but it's cool.
Yeah,
They're like dead people or some shit.
No.
yeah, it's weird. Like on his tongue, there's like it's like Freddy's body, but like on his tongue. It's weird.
Mm.
Yeah, that was cool. That's like a
For
big bad
people
Toy
who
Story.
don't know Skelecon, you know.
It's like a army builder for Skeletor.
Oh, okay.
It's like a random,
Yeah.
chump. I got the either Extreme Wolverine or Ultimate Wolverine. It's still not clear
It
which
is
version
extreme,
is which. Okay.
'cause
Either way, I
Ultimate
got this.
has like an extra yellow stripe at the bottom of his sleeve
Okay.
and different hair.
Okay.
Different gloves
But-
too.
Oh, he's got
Shoestring.
fingerless gloves. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, this guy, he's cool.
I want the Cyclops
and
from
then
that
I
line
think-
just for the blast effect.
He
I
comes
don't
with a
think
hot.
there was anything else
Comes with a what?
before I move into this. But you guys know. Michael was awesome and got me this. I have not been able to open it yet, or I haven't opened it yet, but I do have it. Power Girl.
Picked it up for you like
Is
8
this
weeks
game
ago. Finally got it too.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. Obviously, and then I did get the Batman Begins Batman.
That's pretty
Yeah.
Batman.
I've been seeing
Yeah,
that
it's
one
really
everywhere.
cool.
If
Yeah.
anybody sees the Scarecrow, I need one.
I have not seen
Alright.
that one.
When I got the Skelecon from Big Bad Toy Store, I did ship a pile of loot that had a couple other things for me in it, and one of which was the
Oh.
Daima Goku. So he's actually very tiny. I make
Mhm.
him look very big.
This Vegeta's like crazy.
Yeah,
No Goku
Yeah.
though.
no,
That's
No.
so weird.
it is very weird. I got mine from Big Bad, so there was that. And then let me tell you a little story about how I spent a way too much money on this next figure.
That's
Is it
about
Krampus?
So first of all, no, and you definitely can't go by size on this. Yeah, this is what's
Spent
screwed up.
$100 and it's
Uh,
no. Oh,
oh,
no. But it's so
wow.
dope though. Look at the
It
hair
isn't it?
effect. Like
Yeah, yeah. So this was originally on Premium Bandai, and I missed it. If you guys don't know, Premium Bandai, when they close their pre-orders, they close them at like 11:59 a.m. So it's like before noon. I always thought it was midnight, so I missed it, and I was so mad because I wanted Pan. I wanted the main three from GT, and so then I was like, screw it. I'll go on Big Bad Toy Store. I'll pay the
extra
markup
$20.
because
Yeah.
yeah, because I'm like, I don't have to pay for it right now. And, when I order from Bandai and I get it shipped, it's like I saved $20. So I was like, all right, you had to put like a $15 non-refundable deposit. I was fine. I really wanted it. It was not going to be a problem. So then, it was during when I had my surgery, and apparently it had come in, but I had an old credit card on it because it was from so long ago. And it actually went the full 5 days and it canceled the pre-order, and I lost my non-refundable deposit. But I was like, damn it, I want it. I'm gonna order it. So I did. I had like $70 in credit, so it didn't hurt as bad, but it's still, this was the same price as your Krampus, Corey.
I feel like that was more worth it.
Yeah.
Oh.
But the worst part
Michael,
is, so I paid.
You realize the things you say are like blatantly biased. You understand that, right?
Oh, 100%.
How long have you known Michael?
He's
enough,
just
really.
figuring things out.
I didn't understand MAGA until Michael.
You're on season 2 of Michael right now. There's like 30 seasons.
So, the worst part though is I did go to Premium Bandai, and they had them in stock for $60.
Oh.
No.
Oh no! And well, even worse than that, well, you probably could have emailed Big Bad and been like, "Hey, I just had surgery. I didn't realize this. Like,
Yeah,
the shipping.
I
Can I get my $15 and put it towards one?" And they probably
because
would
I
have
did
done it.
want it, but they probably would have. But I didn't think to do that, and I'm an idiot. So, but I do love it. It's awesome. I really dig the effects, the effect pieces, and the hair. And then the extra pieces that I got for Goku, I got a faceplate, and I was able to use that, and I dug it. So
I think it's the one thing that stopped me from getting a Goku figure from that set is because I'd want the faceplates from Trunks and Pan, but I don't know if I'd actually want to like have that many of them.
Right. This past weekend was the Columbus Toy Show, so I did go to that. And I didn't pick up a lot, but I picked up a few things. One was this cool, awesome DC Universe Green Arrow that I'll be opening up and putting on my superpower shelf. And then I wanted to pick something up from our friends at Hella Dope, and so I did. I picked up Logan from Wolverine. The funny thing is, I dig his blue shoes. He's very trendy.
I think those are just his boots.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah, I think those are like. Yeah, if you have the normal Wolverine, don't you?
Oh yeah.
So you could probably compare them. It's probably just that, because I think it was a situation where, like in the movie, they just like give him some clothes to wear, and that's just like he doesn't have shoes.
That makes sense. Here, I thought they were like Asics. Oh well.
Throw it away.
And then one thing I did pick up. I'm sure some people will roll their eyes or whatever, but I only paid $15 for this, so I was kind of pumped. So somebody had it in a bag, and it was $15, and I was like, "Yeah, I'll get them." So it was Ms. Marvel from the Marvels.
Oh yeah.
Captain Marvel from the Marvels.
Oh wow.
And Photon from the Marvels.
Hey.
So I got all three of them for $15.
That's not bad.
I am super impressed with the Photon figure, though.
Yeah.
Like,
spot on.
Yeah. Like, this looks good. This is great.
She's definitely my favorite of that line.
Yeah.
I only bought the other two figures so I could have the parts, the Build-A-Figure parts.
Well, that's exactly what I think this was about, because these weren't even, like, they were so, like, rigid joints. So somebody just wanted to build Super Awesome Hawk and was like,
goodbye.
Yeah. So, I think that's it. Is that it? Because that's all I really got at the show. I didn't really get much else. So, yeah, that's it.
Awesome.
But Pan is awesome.
Pan is awesome.
They're gonna do it's a Kid Boo, Black Boo.
God, Kid Boo.
I don't understand. I don't understand why there's not been one. It's very odd, and people have been clamoring for it because we have the big one, and we have
Fat Boo, we have Super Boo. We don't have Super Boo. We don't have Gohan Super Boo or Gotenks Super Boo,
which is fine. Although they did show Gohan Super Boo one year, but either way, like those aren't that different to me. Like they are, but they're not.
I feel like you just need the main three, maybe even four if you can count Evil Boo. Like I think you need Fat Boo, Evil Boo, Super Boo, and Kid Boo, and you're fine.
Yep.
Boo Boo Boo.
Boo Boo.
I mean, they're doing such a great job of making tiny figures and charging more, if not the same price. So
he's bulkier, so it's probably easier to do the articulation.
Yeah, that's true.
I think maybe it's a situation where they have been struggling to maybe figure out how to engineer it and make it not look bad. Because I
don't know though. I mean, they've done so well, like with this,
Yeah,
This
that's
is
what I mean. Like,
tiny.
that looks great.
I mean, Daima has tiny little figures.
Honestly, seeing some of the new engineering they're doing from Daima makes me almost not like want them not to do it at this point, because
I was talking about the
the Piccolo that has like his shirt like separates when you like move him and stuff. I'm like, we're trying too hard, guys. We don't need that much of a articulation.
Right.
Like, bring it back a little bit.
Yeah, I don't disagree there, but yeah. I feel like I'm forgetting something, but I'm not.
I wish I could see what his real face looked like.
Is that not his real face?
No, this is like dead Santa Claus. There's a face inside of that face.
Oh.
What do you mean there's a face inside of it?
So like this is like
killed Santa
like,
and is wearing his face?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not helping at all.
Like there's a
it's
mouth. Like almost like I'm wearing a mask.
Yeah, it is wearing a mask.
Oh. That's great.
Interesting.
I've never seen Krampus.
Peel it off and see what it looks
Very
like.
good. It's really good. It's actually kind of funny in places too. Adam Scott's in it. Tony Collette's in it.
Wait, what?
Yeah. Yeah.
This isn't really. Oh, this is like it was like more recent, right?
Yeah. It's like, well,
yeah.
I don't know how time works. So maybe 8 years ago now.
Yeah.
That long ago?
I mean, it's definitely not been within 5.
It was pre-COVID.
I mean, 5 has been COVID. It was pre-COVID, so.
Holy shit.
Yeah. The last 5 years have been what felt like 2 years. But it's been 5. Half a decade since COVID.
Oh, well, that's what I was talking about.
Yeah, 2015. So it's been 10 years.
Yeah, 10 years old.
God, then how old is Trick or Treat?
Oh gosh. 20 years.
It's been going on for a long time. Oh.
Came out in 2008.
No way, man. I can't believe that. My daughter was born in 2008. That's nuts.
Yeah.
She's driving.
Yeah. We're old, dude.
On that unfortunate note,
I forgot we were still recording. And so that does make for an amazing ending. How we're just so bummed out that we just missed out on like the last 5 years of our lives, and we're just like contemplating mortality, and we just all just kind of forgot. And then you're like, well,
that ends our toy show.
if you enjoyed this live stream, or if you're watching it after the fact, please make sure to like and subscribe. Leave a comment as well. It helps the algorithm and all that stuff. Tell us how sad it is to be old and play with toys. If you want to help support the channel, you can head over to patreon.com. For $1 a month, you get early access to all the pre-recorded videos, such as Toy Therapy or the Let's Pose that's coming out next week. It's getting real weird.
Hey, baby.
Let me just...
How you doing?
I've seen this video before.
Oh, no. There's some stuff. Go check it out. Patreon.com/ModernToyFair. Link in the description below. There's also a link for all of our socials with our link tree in the description below as well. We have Blue Sky, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, all that stuff. So check that out. If you are into toy photography, click the link below for Toytography Mag. They have an issue every quarter. Brian's actually currently doing a game show where he's having different photographers go and compete against each other based off of like different parameters each week to win a prize, which will be revealed in the June or July issue, whatever the next issue is. I also have that's great. Article in Toytography Magazine with some Photoshop tips, so check that out. That also, the digital version goes up in our Patreon after the issues come out. What else? You can check Jarmar out only turtles. At Jarmar_games.
That should be Instagram handle, only turtles.
Only shells.
Only shells.
Only
naked turtles.
Yeah.
These turtles are fucking naked. That's your Instagram handle.
What do you got? Where can people find you, Corey? your giant Krampus?
Bio consumption, Facebook, Instagram. I know this will be late by the time I
This
people
is
see it,
live.
but it is.
Yeah, this
God,
one's live.
I'm
Remember,
never right.
this isn't toy
I'm
therapy.
Never right.
Yeah.
I'm never right. Well, I'm going to be at Horror Hound this weekend. It's in Sharonsville, Ohio, by Cincinnati. So I'll be there. You can come to my hotel room and play action figures with me. No, you can't.
Can you block this out?
Your own Krampus. You need to bring your own Krampus.
Bring your
This
own
took a weird turn, man. This took a weird
Eat my
turn.
shorts.
Nate, what you got for us this week? Please
Well,
tell you a
I'll
podcast with to Catch a Predator and Corey.
I'll be at the Sharonsville Convention Center the following weekend.
Oh, I thought you
on
were saying
Sunday. No, I'm not, because that's the reason I'm not going, is because I'm also going the weekend after for the Cincinnati Toy Show, as well as the Xenia Great Ohio Toy Show on Saturday. Speaking of which, being at Columbus, props to Hella Dope and also Steve for stopping by and saying hello. That was awesome. And I don't have any podcasts this week or anything, but I do have a recommendation, which I do from time to time, and that would be the show Common Side Effects on Max, which is excellent. It is excellent. Can't recommend it enough.
Did you watch Scavengers?
I haven't yet, but we saw that, and I watched the trailer, and so I want to watch that next. That's on the list.
That's only the greatest show of all time.
It looks really good.
All right. Well, hopefully see all of you next week. Same toy time, same Toy Fair channel. Thank you for watching.
If not, we understand. No.
You have to twist the wrist a little bit so you get that nice kind of forward motion. You're going to have to twist the upper torso as well. You're going to bring this ankle back forward, the lower part of the leg forward a little bit. Bring this arm back. Still have a little curve so he's ready for the, the 1-2. And then